Okay. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about. I think you can see my screen, right?
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to discuss. We are going to start new service which is IAM. So you have an idea. I know that, but still we will discuss about it. Okay. The full form of IAM is Identity Access Management.
Yeah.
Right. This is a full form. Identity Access Management. Um, so if you type IAM, okay, 1 minute, I forgot one more step. So I have created a lot more emails because it is completely free. If I upload five or four these classes, it is
Yeah.
more than 2 GB above. It
Yeah.
is it is occupying completely 15 GB.
Sir, what you can do is I can give you an idea. You
What?
can use V transfer. You can use V transfer instead of C. When it gets loaded,
Uh huh.
when you record it, it will be stored on your PC. Then you use V transfer.
Okay.
V transfer is an online thing which uses your Gmail, but it will not take space in Gmail. Obviously, you need to know whom are you getting that file from, right? Otherwise you will just reject it, right? So the
Yeah.
address of the email address of the person is there. Just you write V transfer,
Okay.
add the
Okay.
file, add the email, add the comment, it will be sent. And it has a free version, gives you 3 days to download the file. Up to 3 days you can download the file. Anybody can download the file whom you are sending it to, free of cost, without any charge, without taking space on your computer. And then you can and then it just after 3 days it just disappears.
So till 3 days we can utilize the same link, right?
Yeah, you can download in any, you can give the link to anybody, and
So after that
they
again
can download it for until 3 days.
after 3 days again we need to generate a new link.
You don't have to, because yeah, if you want to you can, but then after 3 days it will be expired. And
Okay.
then I mean, it is for if you don't want to take space.
Okay.
uh, yeah, but you can download it on your PC. Once you send the link, they can just put the link, download it, and then it will be in there. If you want to keep it, see, that download which you are downloading on your PC will be there with you only, right? You can make another link anytime you want. It is free of cost.
Yes. 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 Okay. Let us try today.
Yeah, fine. So that will
Thank you.
save your. You don't have to again and again write no fulfill. I mean, increase the Gmail size. I mean, 2 GB.
Yeah. It is completely occupied 4 emails now till now.
Yeah. That will solve your problem.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. Thank you.
Right.
Or else, let me find myself if there is any alternates also. Okay.
This is the best. This is the best. This is the
Yeah. Yeah.
best. There. Alternatives are many, but this is the best.
Okay. The manage access to your AWS resource. See this identity access management. We are into here. So this my PPT. Okay. Yeah. In this I am as name suggests identity access management. You can understand that we are actually dealing the identities. Identities means users and their access. Okay. So users related access. Okay.
Yes.
Identity, for whom identity? Users identity. Users identity, access and management. Users access and users management. The name itself is telling everything in this. Okay. So we are going to deal with the users and the groups. Okay. We are going to deal with users identity, Again, we are going to deal with users access, and we are going to deal with users management, how we need to manage the users, right? And how to create users, how to create a groups, and how to assign the permissions to the respected groups and users. Okay. So in companies, generally we maintain only one AWS account. The administrator logs into this AWS account as admin, or we can call it as a root user, correct? Administrator, what he will use? Root account only, right?
Yes.
So far we have been logging in the root user as administrator. For my account, I am as a root user. Okay, who
Yes.
has complete access and uh, can do anything and everything, whatever. So as a root user, you can do whatever you want in on top of your your account, right? So now imagine we are actually working on a project. Assume I am as an admin. Okay, Lokesh. I am as an admin. I log in into my AWS account as a root user. Okay, you are also going to log in the same AWS account, but not as a admin. In companies, employees does not create their own AWS accounts. Clear? So you as a Sam, you are using Freetire account, you are the main and you are everything for your account, but you are only utilizing it, but not, this is not enterprise environment, this is not for enterprise related, this is for only user, I mean, this is your personal user. So personal purpose you are utilizing it, but nobody is not involved in this, nobody is entering, nobody utilizing any kind of services which are there in your account. But in companies not like that, for everybody does not have root access, for everybody does not have, they are not being as admin. Okay, not all the people being as admin, they can't utilize it, which means not all the people are administrators, not all the people have separate accounts for, right, for company. One company have only one account, that account only should be shared with other employees. Okay, employees doesn't create their own AWS account. The AWS admin, whatever admin is there, that admin create user accounts for them. Suppose there are two users. Okay, like A user and B user. Two users are there. I will create user accounts for both. Okay, right? I in the sense Lokesh as admin. Okay, admin will create users for, so admin will create accounts for these two. Okay, I will create user accounts, not root account. I will create user accounts for both and share the credentials to them. Okay, with those credentials they can able to log in into my account as a user, right? Correct,
Yes, of course.
right? So I will I'll do one thing. Actually, I have one account. I will assign EC2 permissions to this EC2 permissions to, sorry, EC2 permission to A. Okay, and this means A can access only EC2, no other services. And I'm going to assign for B. I'm going to assign for B only S3. Okay, this S3 can only access S3, not other services. Okay, so let me move 1 second. So these definitions might be helpful, these points. I am is The AWS Identity Access Management IAM is used to securely control individual and group access AWS resources. IAM makes it easy to provide multiple users secure access to AWS resources. IAM allows you to manage groups and accounts. These are all discussed. What do you want? Okay. So what does IAM gives you? Okay. Centralized control of your AWS account, shared access to your AWS account. Okay. Permissions. Okay. And also multi-factor authentication, and it allows you to set up your own password rotation policy. Okay. So
Yes.
centralized control of, I think I'll relate this. Centralized control of your AWS account. Okay, which means full access. Okay, shared access to your AWS account, which means I'm sharing some of my someone. Okay, with some permissions. Okay, I'm going to share some service to someone. Okay, with some permissions as a user. Okay, for users and groups. Okay, and granular permissions means, granular means there is specific read, write, or edit. Okay, something, these permissions, read, write, execution, all these permissions. What is multi-factor authentication? Two-factor authentication.
Code and all.
Yeah,
Code and all.
two-factor authentication, multi-factor authentication, right? So you know, two-factor authentication, two times OTP.
Yeah,
OTP will generate, right?
2 times. Okay.
Hmm. So, and multi-factor meant multiple times you need to authorize it.
OTP. Yeah,
OTP,
it's
right?
very.
Yeah, yeah. And it is actually highly secure.
Yeah, yeah.
This authentication is for only security. Main reason is for security.
It's very.
And
Uh,
some authentication
time
also will be there, right?
quite irritating also.
Yes, authentication. There are some apps will be there in our
Yeah,
mobiles.
Google app, because
Yes,
now it starts showing that you
exactly.
authenticate. Otherwise, only with password I was entering, but now I think after 1 or 2 days it will start asking me for some factor. Then I have to use it.
Yes,
Use Google Authenticator.
Google Authenticator. Why? Because if you generate it, then it will display into your mobile phone the same whatever number is there. That number you need to enter here.
There.
Then
But
only
only
it will
once.
be
But
authorized.
only once. But only
Only
once.
once. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is all for security.
Yeah,
Multi-factor
yeah.
authentication is for security. Allows you to set up your own password rotation policy. Okay. So which means you can keep your own passwords.
Right, right.
Okay. Own passwords, but in different way, like 15 days of 30 after 30 days. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will be expired. You need to change your passwords, right? For
Okay.
security purpose. This is also.
The the IM one. The IM one.
Ah, yeah.
Because the main account does not ask you to change the password. I think
Yeah, I'm telling about IAM only. We are talking about IAM. Yes.
the it will ask the users to change their password after
Yes,
15.
yes. There is option. Option is there. If you allow to users, if you give the permissions to user to generate the passwords, they can.
Okay, got it.
Or else other option is also is there. You don't give the permissions to your users. You will only provide one password. That password only they have to use.
Okay.
Okay, while we are creating users, there are options. Actually, one radio button is there. You can
Yeah, yeah.
allow the users to generate their own password after creating this IAM user.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
they
yes.
can change themselves.
Right.
Right,
Right.
next. And user people. Okay, users means people. So end users who want to utilize this. Okay, groups, set up the people under which means groups in the sense, already collection of users with similar permissions. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. Right, right, right.
collection of users with similar
You don't
permissions.
have to create users again and again. Just if you
Yes.
are giving them EC2 access to all of them, why not make a group and put them
Yeah,
in
correct.
one group? But make users and then put them in a group. If
Example,
they
I'll
are
also tell some example. For example, uh,
maybe DevOps or
DevOps
something.
related.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. Good example. So DevOps people have some group. Okay, and Java people have some one separate group. Okay, testing people have some test group, like that. So there are different departments in organization. According to their whatever departments, they will create separate groups. And for example, we will set some rules. Okay, set up the people under one permission. For example, I'm going some test is there here, right? Already. Okay, development related dev people, they need to, I will give permissions only EC2. Okay, so I will give the permission entire this group level, not individual users level. Okay, if I apply this into group level, so then whatever the people are belonging to here, that will be applicable to this guys. You understand?
Right. But you have to make individual users first.
Yes,
Create
yes, in
individual and then put them in one group.
100%. Without user, how can you throw them into this group?
Right. Right.
Right? That's what. Next,
Perfect.
policies. No, roles are there, right? Roles. Set up the permissions that define what user or group can do. Okay. Roles in the sense, for example, um, set up the permissions that define what a user or group can do means they do this. You do like that means generally company employees have some roles. Okay, as we discussed earlier, what that will be applicable. Okay, we will set the some roles, like, see, actually for groups also I used same example. For this also you will create some roles. So roles means developer is one role. Okay, and tester is one role, DevOps engineer is one role, .NET developer is one role. So these kind of, we will keep some roles and regulations. We'll keep some certain rules, and we'll give permissions to them. According to that, we will keep in that. Before keep into these groups, first of all we need to create
Yeah.
users. That
Yeah.
users we will keep some set of permissions.
You're right.
Okay, right? We will define it with the user first. After
That's
that we will throw, if you want you can throw into
mm,
groups. So we'll, that is what roles, we will give some roles.
yeah, roles. Yeah.
Next, policies, which means permissions. Policies means we will give policies to the user groups to work or run accordingly. So we have to give some certain policies to control groups and users.
Right.
So we actually created groups here. Okay, and users are there. To control
Mm-hmm.
them, we will set some policies.
What it means.
Okay,
Yeah, whatever EC2
this per
access, S3 access, read access.
yeah. This permit, this is what you have to do only. You should not do this, like that. We need to set the some policies. According
And
to this
roles will,
policy only,
and
yes,
roles are developer, tester, and all of
yes,
that.
yes.
That's
We will
test.
create some policies. For example, previous class, you have seen some using JSON. Oh, 1 second, it is changed here. Okay, previous class, roles, whatever we have actually using JSON, we created some role. Did you remember in S3?
Uh,
Fire,
role-
fire. Actually, initially we did not able to create that, right?
yeah, JSON policy. We
Yes,
just
JSON policy we created using CLI. Okay, so we can also give that in this policy. So
yeah, we pasted it in
predefined
ChatGPT.
predefined policies are there, which is providing by AWS. Also, whatever your requirement, according to your requirement, you can also create your own policy using JSON. Clear. Already predefined, whatever the predefined policies, example EC2, AWS, S3, etc. Already predefined policies are available. Apart from this, you will also can create your own policy using JSON.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all. Okay. Right. Next, okay, let me check here. What is this? Okay, so I'll go to AWS. See, this is AWS. Okay. See, access management. Right. In this access management, you see security, multi-factor authentication. Root user has to know access keys. See, in this, you might see here. If you go and security credentials, you see, right? Multi-factor authentication, you can create multi-factor here in the security credentials, you can see that. Okay, so account details, AWS DevOps, if you want to, you can change it. Yes, from here itself. Update account my name, if you want, I can able to change it as different name. Okay, and also email address. Multi-factor authentication also, if you want, you can able to set up from here itself. Okay, and access keys and security keys. Access key, you can generate your access key from here itself. Okay, so this option is available here from using security credentials. Okay, access management, 1 second. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, see this policies. In this policies, you can see is S3 for example, or EC2, whatever. EC2 full access. Okay, so this JSON, can you see this?
What, sir? You were saying something. Can you just go back a little? Where did you see this? Okay, policies, policies.
Yes, I tell you, in the policies, what I'm saying earlier, I said, right? Policies, you can create your own policy,
Yeah, this is by default.
customized policy. I'm telling, these are already predefined policies, which is providing by AWS.
That's right.
These are already default policies.
Yes, yes, full access, half
Full
access,
access.
something like that. Access.
Lot more policies are available here. Okay,
60.
I'm showing that background, whatever the policy is there, that policy related code you can able to see.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, you, if you want, you
Naming
can able to modify also. Okay,
yeah,
see,
naming
using
convention.
JSON, if you see JSON, you will see the code,
Yeah,
right?
it's very.
So here, from here itself, you know that you are very much good at JSON. You can also change according to your requirement.
If you understand, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that is not that much easy, but you need to focus very much. See, administrative access
Yeah,
also. For administration access, you see here, so what are the permissions, everything it will show. Okay,
full
so
access.
here JSON, in this JSON, you see here effect is allow for star.
Mm-hmm.
Star means all
Right.
permissions. You no need to specify anything. Specify in the sense, if you specify something, definitely you need to mention particular specification. Whatever you want to, you need to keep. That code length will be very much high, bigger. So if you want to specify something, if you mention star, which means it will allow all. It
Under
is,
resources or under actions?
huh?
Under resources or under actions? Where do I put the star? Here it is in both the
Both. It
cases.
is allowing both. It is allowing both.
Action means what and resource means what?
I'm not aware of this that much.
Okay, okay. That doesn't matter. I was asking. Star means full. I know that. I know
Full,
that. I know.
full.
In many languages, star means you are covering everything.
Yes, which means they are allowing for all the services. That's what I'm
Okay,
just showing it. Okay,
got it, got it.
right? So these are these
Generally,
policies.
but generally in DevOps, as you are practicing DevOps in real life, I mean, in your company. So, do you generally change the JSON file, or you give special permissions using JSON, or Whatever policies are already there, 99.9% of the times you don't have to go ahead, go apart from that. This will suffice the in DevOps work.
Yeah, yeah. So this is not, there is any standard method to follow this and that actually. Okay.
Okay.
According to company rules, company size, company projects, they will
Okay.
follow. Basically, this is actually the way.
Okay.
Actually, for example, in my company, we are using Terraform. Okay.
Fine.
According to Terraform, they whatever the changes you want to do, you will do it by using only Terraform.
Okay.
So you will not touch anything JSON. But
Okay.
so for example, CloudFront is there. Okay,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
if you use particular AWS only,
Okay.
CloudFormation. I'm sorry, not
Yeah.
CloudFront. CloudFormation. In the CloudFormation, if you are very much good at JSON,
Uh-huh.
okay, you can play with it.
Okay.
Okay,
Cloud.
but I know a little bit about Terraform, so
Okay.
we are actually using Terraform.
Okay. So I mean, either use cloud formation for the IAM access and making policies, or use Terraform for that. But you are in your company, you're using Terraform.
Yes, and thing is, this is not mandatory. Some companies, for example, one company is there. One that company is a startup.
Hmm.
Okay, they
Okay.
have no lot more bigger infrastructure and
Okay.
no have they don't have big projects.
Okay.
They don't want any automation. They will
Okay.
simply follow just whatever IAM policies are there.
Okay.
Simply manual methods.
Okay.
Okay, for example, a different company which is like EY or
Okay.
HCL or different big companies, they are handling with
KPMG.
big projects. They don't
Yeah.
have that much time to go
Time.
manually click it for
Yeah. Yeah.
every step. They can't click it. Okay,
Of course.
then they will go for the automation. Okay, that automation methods is dealing by Terraform, cloud
Okay.
formation. Okay, all these things.
Okay. Okay. And we will, as we go forward, we will also learn that, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yes. Got it.
Okay,
Got it. Got it.
once you are
But
very much
most
good
of
at
the
this.
times, whichever policies are there will be used. We don't have to specially develop or
Ah,
implement the policy. 99%
yes,
of times, our work is done by the predefined policies which are there for IM rules, right?
yes,
Almost
yes,
all the time.
yes, yes. Most cases actually, whatever available are there, those are enough actually. And
Fine.
maybe, for example, in projects, a requirement changes.
Okay.
Some
Yes.
specific requirements comes up at the time, so they have to whatever the code is there. This you need to take it as a reference, and you
Yes.
need to modify it according to your need.
Slightly. Yeah.
That's what. Okay.
Fine. Fine. Got it. And that's where our AI tools comes into picture.
Yeah, AI tools actually just before 1 year actually it is
It's
actually
more
leading.
difficult.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is actually leading since 1 year. But earlier we don't have any AI tools and all. We used to follow only Google. That's it.
Difficult.
Google.
Difficult. Yeah.
Very difficult. It was very difficult, but that logic level was very much high.
High.
Now logic level is less because actually everything is occupying by ChatGPT. You are not thinking at all.
Yeah. Not thinking at all. Correct.
100%. Definitely. Yeah, but it is easy. It is
Easier.
saving the time. At the
Right.
same time, however, this is saving the time, but the thing is, they are actually putting more pressure on mind. They are
Right.
keeping more works. They are giving more works
Yeah.
because AI comes up,
Right. Right.
right?
We are also becoming clever.
100%. Because you are using AI means your work is going very fast. They are actually adding more work to you in the
Right.
span of this 8 year, 8 hours or 10 hours or 14 hours.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
This
Yes.
is nothing. AI means if you want to work at if you want to work in 8 hours span of time.
Mhm.
So if you utilize AI, that will be helpful and your mind will be peaceful. Okay,
Yes.
you are actually working 14 hours, 10 hours, 8 hours. You
Mhm.
are using AI. You are completing this work very fast, but still you are adding with more lot work on more burden on your head.
But sir, can't you just do like this? I mean, you do not have to tell your manager that you are using AI, right?
Yeah.
And so you do it slowly. You take the task. If you like, say like I've done it, I've done it, I've done it. So obviously the manager will give you two, three more tasks. So you do it slowly, just as you are referring just Google and all.
See,
You are
Sam, actually, earlier they used to follow one sprint actually. See, so now actually they are following two sprint. Means one sprint is for 15 days, another 15 sprint is for 15 days. Okay, These two friends, you need to complete one particular module, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for 15 days sprint, you need to complete. So they will actually bifurcate with the user stories. Already they
Okay.
are fixed.
Right.
Okay, so you will have eight user stories for 1 week, for example.
Okay.
Might be in that, might be research will be there in that maybe task maybe will be there. Okay, there
Mm-hmm.
are a lot more things are there actually. So
Okay.
which means they actually designed project actually for 2 sprints, but the thing
Mm-hmm.
is looks like this is one line or 10 5 lines user story, but the thing
Mm-hmm.
is background we need to do lot more work
Yes.
for analysis purpose, research purpose, POC purpose, everything. The time will consume.
Mm-hmm. Of
Okay,
course.
definitely. So you can't explain all these things, right?
Of course.
They will think like okay, he's actually complaining and he's actually giving some reasons for
Uh,
doing work. Ultimately they will see the result.
right.
Correct. So even you do chat GPT or you do whatever by your own, it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you have to complete within the time deadline.
Mm, right. Right.
That's what they're looking. They look. They don't listen all these things.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Right.
So now what we will do is we'll prepare. We'll make one task actually kind of. So we'll do one thing. So this is for Sam. I'll create Sam as a user, and I'll create. mm this is for. I'll give EC to full access here. EC to full access for this. For example, this is EC2 group, and here um, Lokesh. I'll create two users, two different users. I'll give here S3 full access. Okay. Yeah, right.
Yes, full access. Okay.
So I will give. You can consider this as S3 group. Okay. So this man, I need to create IAM user for them.
Yeah. Two IM users and one will be given E2
Yeah,
instance EC2 and one will be given S3.
yeah. So one user here, the other user here. Okay. Two users are there. Okay, for these 2 years users, one user I assigned for EC2 full access. This user, for Lokesh user, I am going to assign full S3 full access. Okay, so now Sam want to EC2 and S3 access. Okay, I can able to do, I can able to give him. Okay, but I'm actually assigned only EC2 access for him, Sam. Okay, so here S3 access I have given. But thing is, Sam only can access EC2, but not others. He should not access all other access. If he can access, this is fail. So you did not do properly. Okay, or else you might have assigned any administration role, administration access. This in this case, Lokesh only can access S3, not others.
Right. Right.
If he can access, then it is fail. You did not do, you did not create proper IAM user. That
What? What others? What?
so
This is
for
what others?
example, you created S3 account.
Yes.
Lokesh only can access S3 full access. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
If we can access other services, then
Yeah. It is
but
wrong.
your IAM account you did not create IAM account properly,
Properly. Okay.
which means it is failed.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So the
100%.
so let us do IAM.
And sir, you were saying cloud formation and Terraform. So instead of these two tools, some other tools are being used because you use Terraform, some use cloud formation, some will use some other thing as infrastructure as code.
Yes.
Which tools are there? Terraform is open source.
Yeah, Terraform is open source.
Okay. So any other tool which alternative of this Terraform and CloudFormation, you either use CloudFormation, either use Terraform. And the third one, which is being used widely in organizations now or being taken up, is there any other tool that you
Actually,
know?
still they are actually available, but not that much popular. No, I don't see that where the which company using, but
Okay.
some names are there. Pulami and CloudFormation is very popular. Actually, you know that, right?
Yes.
And also we can use Ansible also.
Okay.
Ansible, okay. We can create the playbooks and we can also manage the we can able to do the configuration management by using Ansible,
Okay.
okay. And Chef and Puppet also is there, and cross plane something is there, but it is not. Lot more tools are there, but
But we generally use Ansible,
most
Terraform, and
highly
CloudFormation.
popular and most probably for a DevOps engineers, they are actually looking for the Terraform and
Terraform.
CloudFormation.
Perfect.
In
Perfect.
interviews, I'm telling.
Got it. Got it. Understood.
Okay, so that's what. So Terraform is also, it is actually easily readable. Easily you can able to understand that code. But
It
you
is in
need to
it is in JSON format or it is in some other format. Terraform.
Terraform is ML scripting.
ML scripting.
Yeah,
ML, the full form of ML scripting is ML is machine learning. No, 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 no. Of course not. What is ML scripting?
ML scripting full form you are asking. Yeah, I
ML.
don't know it. I
ML.
forgot.
It is not machine learning. It is something ML. Shell scripting I understand. Linux I understand. ML scripting. Markup language? No. Of course not. ML scripting. Anyways,
Just
that
Google it. I
doesn't
forgot it actually.
matter. No, no, that doesn't matter. It's just I'm asking. Okay, fine. Let's continue, please, please.
Yeah, some markup language I know, but why I
Markup
forgot.
language is using HTML.
Why markup language is fine, but I forgot. Yeah, why I'll see it later. I didn't remember. I can't remember all right.
That's fine. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, right.
Yes, please, please. Let's start. Yeah.
You questioned me, right? I'm just checking. That's fine. I can't waste time here. All right. Let's do some exercise. We'll
Yes, of
create
course.
some user here. What is the username? Sam. SAM. Sam enough.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Provide user access to AWS Management Console. Okay. I want to create IAM user. See here.
Yes, I can see it.
I want to create IAM user. See here. You asked me the question related to password. Okay.
Yes,
If you give only auto-generated password, it will generate the password, and you need to specifically you need to share that password only.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So if that's what here actually the main matters. User must create new password and exit next to sign
Next line.
implemented. Whenever he is trying to, for example, I shared with some access key and security key. So with that he can able to access and he can able to enter. At that moment it will ask generate new password.
Yeah.
This is what it means.
If we tick it, if we not tick it, then one password will
Yeah.
be used.
Now actually I'm not going to give any kind of custom password here. I'm going
Right.
to give auto-generated password. Whatever it will generate it, that I'll share with you. That's it.
That's enough. Yeah.
If I
And
check mark here,
then I have to create my password again. If
yes.
it I do not check, then the same password can be continued.
What if I don't? For example, I didn't check it. Okay. I shared with you some different auto-generated password XYZ and with the combination of lot of letters and numbers. So
Yes.
you can't remember that password, but you have to utilize it until your account will
Or
be
either make a custom password, simple password, and
until unless I allow this.
yeah.
Okay. So this is what you need to remember in while.
Or create a custom password and send it that so that the user does not have to change it again and again.
Yes,
Simple
yes, yes.
something
He can't.
you can, right? Yeah.
So if
Then you can
one
uncheck
minute,
the
one minute. For example, I have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for suppose. So if
Simple.
I don't check, you need to use that much, that only. If
Simple.
you
Yeah.
check here, if you check here, you can do.
Yes.
See, I'm actually not putting any password here. That's why, however, it is generating itself. That's why I'm keeping here. Your
It will
wish.
be very complicated
You want
one.
to
Yeah.
keep your own password also, you can keep and you can share with them.
Yes.
So
Yes.
after that, you can change. You can change by yourself, right? While you
Yes.
are utilizing it, while you are going for the first login, it will ask to change your password.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Next, I'll go for next. So here, add user to group. I don't want to add any users and group now. So this is for copy permissions, which means already you have any IAM roles. You can copy from there itself. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. And here, this is attach policies directly. These policies, existed policies.
Yeah.
Okay. So these three different are add users to the group. Here,
Yes.
if I can check mark here, or what I can say radio mark, if you click on here,
To create a group.
then what it will does is actually it will
Yeah.
create a group.
Yes.
Okay, so you can create group here itself, here from here also.
That's right. That's right. Group means DevOps or whatever. You
Yeah.
create some group and then
Yes.
you put it in that group.
So I will create one group, which is group name is actually EC2 hyphen group. Some name I am keeping. So EC2 related policies I'm going to keep here. That's what my intention.
Yes.
Okay. So I will create group while I am creating user itself.
Yes.
I'm going to keep here administrative access or EC2 full access or something. There is that.
If it is given, if it's given administrator, then it will be full access.
Full access you will get. But EC2 related, whatever it is there, you can take it from here.
If you write EC to full, then it will show you.
Yeah.
EC to full. EC to full. Yeah. Now it will show. Full. No. I think
No
no
space.
space
No
will be at
space.
no space.
Yes. EC2 full. I don't give administrative. So this is what I'll give EC2 full and any other EC2.
No, easy to read and easy to full is full and read also. But read, if you giving full, then there is no read.
There is no meaning of that, right? So
Yeah.
I just okay. I'm just keeping this much of policy, and I'm going to create a new user along with the group. Okay. So this is your group name.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put what Sam name, Sam in this group.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put him in this group. I'm just throwing him into this.
Right. Right.
All right. Next. What is this? See here. You see here permission summary EC2 group. Okay. EC2 groups also having permissions, which is
Yeah.
okay. Permission group is there. IAM user change password also you mentioned, right?
Yes.
Okay, these two permissions you given. Okay, Sam, the name is Sam,
Yeah. Yeah.
auto generated, it is showing some summary. Okay, required password reset, yes, I mentioned. Tag, if you want you can give the tag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Name.
I'll keep like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, create user. Okay, so I got it, username and the console password also.
It will be in
It is not,
CSV file.
yeah, it is not two time generate. You can't generate it again and again. So
Yes.
first you
Download
need to keep store in your vaults. So you just need to download your
CSV.
and you need to keep it very safely.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
I'm going to share with you this. Okay, first of all, let me complete this.
Yeah. Yeah. Please.
Okay, where is that? This one, right? So this is what. And again, I just want to create same for see here in the users. You can see the person name is Sam.
Yeah.
Again, I'll go back and I'll check with the groups. The group name is EC2 group.
Yeah.
Okay. So I kept Sam as Sam in EC2 group.
C2 group.
Going to create a new user again.
If we just instead of creating a group first, we just attach policy, then Sam would be just will not be in any group. It has just some permission given.
Yes, you can do that also.
Yeah, but that will not make sense in a company.
Yeah, correct. Right.
Like,
Create user. Again, I'm going to keep one username is called Lokesh, and I want to create. I
I'm
want that's it. That's it. Next. So here I'm going to add another group called S3.
okay.
Okay, 1 second.
Create group.
Let me go back. Yeah, create a group. I forgot this. So with this, my intention is to keep S3. What's
S3.
his name?
Full access or read or whatever.
S3 axis. S3 group. I'll keep
Hmm.
like this. Okay, S3 full access is there, right? Here, yeah. I'll keep like this. Okay, let's create a group. Got created, right? So two policies. Two groups are there. S3 group and EC2 group. Two groups are there. That's fine.
You have to select one group.
Yeah, yeah. But so it is asking that this person is belonging to what? So I
Which
will
group? Yeah.
select here this S3. If I select here EC2 also, he will belong into two groups.
Both groups. If we do not check, then it will not be in any group.
Yeah, if I don't check this, he will not belong into any group. So if you want to do that later, if you want to throw him into that any group, you can do that later also.
Yes, yes.
So now that's it.
Read.
No need tags. That's okay. See here, I'm going
Down.
to download this. Okay. So this file. So this is SAM related
Yeah,
information. Okay. So here this is ID,
yeah, yeah.
and you
Copy.
can use this link also.
Copy. Paste.
And this is password,
Yeah,
and this is name.
Sam.
Simultaneously, you try to log in. I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah.
I'll log in with Lokesh, and you try to log in with Sam. Okay.
Yes. Right.
So let me go to Lokesh. This person. I'm going to take some credentials. Hey, what is this? Ah, yeah, it is open now. Okay, I'm going to copy this, and I'll try to log in from other browser. Okay, I'll try to use
So it also asks for a 12-digit something.
what is it? What it is asking?
It asking for a 12-digit or count alias. Okay.
So whatever the number is there, that in that link itself, the number is there. You did you identify?
Okay. So I completely paste this. The account alias complete. Or I
Yes,
just take the account ID.
yes. You can use account ID or your name also.
The complete also. Fine.
Yes, name also will be there. So in my case, my name is Lokesh. The password is something different. I'll check. This is that password. Copy and paste here and sign in.
Okay, what you say?
See here? Can you see?
Wait. Write it please. Please.
Now I am going to change with the old password. This is the password. This is my old password. I'm going to give new password.
Yeah.
1 2 3 4 5 6. Just confirm. Oh, what is this? You may not authorize to perform this action. The new password does not completely with the account policy. Okay. I can't give 1 2 3 numbers. I need to be, it
They're
should be
alphanumeric.
with the different numerical and alphabetical numbers. Okay, confirm password change. Okay, if I want I can show this also, but not necessary. See, this password reset is successful and continue login. You need to log in and again.
Okay, and let me try. I'll try from.
So this is Lokesh account right now. So let me check once, if you can see my screen. Let me check here all the services. Okay, I can come here and check. Click on the all the services. Okay,
Yes.
so all services. Click on here. I'm going to go for different service which is related to machine learning or any other service called anything different. Okay, I'll take machine learning.
Will not work.
Here, access denied.
Right.
It's getting access denied. And try to access EC2 instance because I did not give the permission to this.
Yeah. No. SageMaker is free in AWS, sir.
What is that?
SageMaker AWS is free service in AWS, or it is a paid one? SageMaker.
What maker? I can't understand.
You right now opens AWS SageMaker, and SageMaker is a machine learning service.
Oh, it's not free.
AWS.
It's not free. It's not free.
Okay. Perfect.
So see this, you are not authorized to perform any this operation. User account so and so location is not authorized to perform
Right.
because as you know me also, because
Yeah.
we only setted all this permission
Right.
because we did
Right.
not allowed EC2 instance. But I can able to access S3 bucket. Let's see. So this kind of security we are providing in the company, people
Right.
who is not authorized and who other example, actually you are as administrator, you know everything, you know the DevOps related thing, but some a new guy or developer is trying to access. Okay, if something he did some mess,
Mhm.
but what happened? The entire operations will be stopped. So that is the reason. Whatever he wants specifically, so we will
Mhm.
allow them that particular purpose only.
Yes.
So I could able to access this S3 now.
Yes.
Awesome, right? So I just opened. I'm trying to delete actually. However, I opened this. Okay, okay. Let me try. Maybe 2 days not yet done. 2 days not yet done because still some hours
Yes.
pending. I know that. We're trying. Okay. So some error. View this details. Okay.
Yes.
One object successfully deleted. Can you see this?
Deleted.
Okay, that's done. That's fine. Let me
That's great.
delete this. Delete this. Okay. This still we have time to enable this actually. So this object lock is still there. Compliance not yet done.
No, one was deleted. How?
That no, that is actually read marker. That is not a main file. I did not logged that for that.
Mhm.
See, so even if it is related to that, it should show, right. It is object locked or something. Show. So it will be deleted. That's okay. But let's see. Let me wait for a couple of hours. After that, I'll try. Okay, that's okay. Anyways, now let's come into the topic. So I could able to access the S3
Yes.
as a user, as a Lokesh Kumar. What about you?
Yeah. So now,
Can you share your
uh,
screen?
yes, of course. Just a minute. Where it is. Okay. Present now. Look at anything, Sam. Okay, fine. Okay, you must be authorized performance action in your process doesn't comply with the. Okay, so it has to be maybe four. Let's see. No thanks. Perfect. Sign in. Yeah, see this. I think this it will allow
Can you check with the resources?
resources means
Services, any service. Try to access any
yeah
service
other service. Okay, other service apart from
apart from EC2.
EC2. Yeah, right. It will show some denial error, something
You are
access
not
error.
going office today?
I'll go. Yeah, but Saturday I'm just so slightly relaxed.
Oh,
So I'll just have my lunch and go. So I keep everything ready.
okay, okay, got it.
Ready. I just have breakfast, take class, and then when class is done, I take lunch, and then I am almost ready.
You're completely occupied. Very good, Sam. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. So S3, we can't create anything.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That's awesome. No, not yet
let's
completed, right? You did not complete it.
let's see if we can make a bucket or not, something like that, because it's giving me some access.
Okay.
It should not let me
Hello.
create.
Yes. Yeah. Fail to create bucket. Why? Read. Can you please read?
To create a bucket, S3 create bucket permission is required. The owner preferred object setting for owner this thing. Yeah, so I have to yeah either I have to go to the ownership, but then that has to be done by the owner only.
So whatever you do, you can't do. You can't create a
I can't
bucket ultimately.
I can't create.
Yes, you can't create the bucket. No.
Yes, I can't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, right?
Yes, of course it is.
Yeah, this is how we can create the users and we can allow the particular
Right.
purpose.
That's right.
So that's all about this IAM user. Nothing
Right.
much, nothing much. Okay, about this.
Right.
And so maybe and also I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah.
As you are very much curious about AWS console, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will show you how to create, how to access, how to use this AWS console.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
using AWS console, how we need to create, how we need to access the account, AWS account. As you
Sorry.
mentioned
Sorry.
day before yesterday or a day before yesterday, while we are doing something. So you mentioned
Mhm.
something. I don't know how to access using CLI, command line interface.
Right. 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 Right.
Did you remember? You only said.
Yeah. Of course. I do. I do remember.
Yeah.
100%.
So that I actually considered. I thought that I want to show something how you need to access the AWS console using CLI.
Right.
So, however, you are using graphical user interface now. You are going one by one, click by click.
Yes. It's
You are
very
just
easy.
you only utilizing whatever he provided AWS, just going with the navigation way.
Right. Right. Right.
Now I want to plan for you to show AWS console, which means using terminal.
Terminal.
Using terminal, how you need to access it.
Yes.
Okay, that's what
Yes.
I thought. Tomorrow I will show you. I will show you
Okay.
and I will let you to allow to
Perfect.
do this. Okay.
That is very interesting because that is, yeah, because otherwise this interface anybody can use if you learn it, but in CLI is like CLI with the commands and all that is good. How do you create a bucket? How do you create a IMN role, or other things,
Yes.
instance?
Yes. And
Right.
while you are able, while after I mean one whenever you can able to access this AWS console. So after that, by using command, how can able to create the S3 bucket.
Yes.
So this is what I'm going to plan for you for the next class.
Okay, no problem. Perfect.
Okay. So
Sounds good.
let us discuss about this for tomorrow class.
This is
So
very
after
good.
that, we will jump into other service. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that's it for today, Sam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So and any doubts regarding previous?
No, right now it's fine. So let's yeah, connect
Let's
tomorrow
move
and
on.
then.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Fine, Sam. Do more practice. Even if
Yes.
you get a time in your office, also do practice.
Yeah, yeah. Please, please. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Take care. Rest of the day and have a good day.
See you. Yeah, yeah.
See you
Please.
tomorrow, same the time. Same.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, we don't have any class for
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh no, no, tomorrow. But I will just let you know if we can probably take it in the afternoon. So I'll surely let you know. If
Okay.
that can happen, then we can.
Don't allow by yourself and forcefully. Just if you are free, let me know.
Yes, because that will, we can extend. We can, cover something more. Yeah. So I'll just let you know. If we will have a class, we'll have it in the afternoon sometime. I will just inform you beforehand only.
Yes. All
Fine.
right. So
Thank you,
fine.
sir.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining, Sam.
Thank,
Have a good
thank.
day. Bye bye.